Okay, here is a video of my 93 Toyota MR2 Turbo. I guess if you're watching this video, you must be interested in possibly buying it, so I'm going to try to go through the car in as much detail as possible. I'll begin with a cold start. Other than literally just pulling it out of my garage, car hasn't been started in about 4 days. So, car, don't make a liar of me. Hopefully you start well. I'll go ahead and start it one more time, turn it off. Take it out of gear, shouldn't be any smoke. The exhaust is right in the sun, so if there were any smoke at all, it would be showing. Okay, I've just finished driving the car a few miles, so now I'll do a couple hot starts. See the temperature gauge come up. Oops, sorry, had the air conditioning on. Do another one. Okay, I'm going to try to do a walk around, go through the paint on the car. Really is one of the best features. Try to get some low angles, and what I really want to do is point out the couple flaws that it has. I want to make sure that those are well documented. So as I go through the hood, you can see the reflection. The hood is really very straight. The paint is really great because there are no scratches, or almost no scratches. I'll point out where there are. The previous owner didn't tell me that the front nose, the plastic here, had been repainted, but he gave me a big stack of all service records, and I did see that that had been painted. Just the front plastic area. So we go down the side. Up here, there was one dent. Looked like maybe a baseball had hit it. It's right in here. I thought I'd be able to repair it paintless, but we couldn't get under there, so I did repaint and blend into this area. It's completely undetectable now. My guy does a really good job. Absolutely no scratches or dings. Right here, you can though see, and I didn't paint there because I'd only painted here. There is a little paint chip that's been touched up there. Oh, I know there's a couple paint chips back here. I don't think, oh, they're really small. Maybe you can see them right there by my finger. So we go back here. Rear bumper's really clean. There's probably the biggest, well, by far the biggest flaw anywhere. There is a scratch right there, and this one you can see pretty well. I was thinking about painting the rear bumper, but I mean, there's literally not even a scratch or a nick anywhere on the bumper except for right there, so I decided not to. We go back here, and this area, I want to point this area out. This was the one area where there was a little damage. It had been hit right here, wasn't bad, so I did have this body work done, pulled out, painted, and it's really undetectable. What I'm going to try to do now is a bit of a description of the interior on my MR2. So we come inside, I'll try to go through everything in detail. Oh, getting in is the hardest part on this car. Okay, start the dash, no cracks, and more importantly, no warping, because if you know these cars, it does tend to get some warping on the dash. So we go across the door panel. Passenger seat. the center stack. No real scratching or anything. It's just amazingly well cared for. Now you will notice if you look at the gear shift knob itself, I tried to get a close-up, you can see that it is worn. And from here, actually, the boot looks in great shape, but it does, let me try to show it, there we are. It does have a little hole, and I know this sounds crazy, but the boots on these cars, the way it looks like this was always something that attracted me, so I actually purchased a brand new NOS boot from Toyota, and that'll go with the car. The plastic in front of the gauges is completely clear. The steering wheel's in great, really good shape, but it does, I mean, you just can't drive the car. You will see it does have some scratches, but no place is it torn. So here's the driver's side door panel, just as good a shape. Not even a scuff on the armrest. Switch is all good. Get out of the car, show the driver's seat. The door sill, actually, let me see if, I haven't really looked at that before. Actually, it's really good. There actually really aren't any scratches. I never noticed that before. The rubber is very soft. Try to show all the way around. The T-tops I've never taken off, and I'm trying to remember, it's been a long time, but I think the original owner told me he had actually never taken them off. The electric mirrors work. As do the power locks. Now I'll show all the operations of all the features. I guess I'll begin with the heating and air conditioning, which work very good. So I'm going to first turn on the fan, and now I'll turn on the air. You can hear the compressor kick on. Trust me, it blows very cold. We had a freakishly high, almost 100-degree weather a few weeks ago, and the car was easy to drive with the windows up in that weather. All the vents work fine. None of the vanes are broken. Driver's side window, one touch automatic down, passenger window, turn signals, headlights, you should be able to see those pop up. Clock works, it's digital, so you'd expect that it would. All the gauges work fine. Brake light on, off, back on. Here's the footwell of the driver's side, really good shape. New floor mats. Let me show you the carpet underneath. Really weird because there is a wear spot on the carpet, and I honestly don't know how it got worn here. It's actually under the seat. I mean, you can't see it unless you go into that angle. If you look at the tires closely, you'll see I have Falcon tires. The fronts are brand new. The tread was okay on the Falcon tires that were on the car, but they had aged out. They were too old, so I had to replace them. The backs were pretty new though. So the backs are also Falcons. Unfortunately, the model of this Falcon was no longer available, or I couldn't find in the right tire size for the front. So I got a different set of Falcons for the front. And I'll just go ahead and you can see the wheels. Wheels are really good shape. Little bitty scratch right there, you can see right there as well. And on the front, what I'll do now is try to demonstrate the turbo kicking in and off. Look at the turbo boost gauge, which is between the speedo and the tack, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear the turbos or not. So I can put it in 4th gear. Okay, I'm going to turn it on, or hit the gas I should say. See the gauge come up, let it off, engage again.